NFP today. Jaguar. Drinking some cappuccino, man. Hey. Uh, hmm. But I can't find the emoji. It's fine, my brother. It's fine, no problem whatsoever. Let's chop, 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 let's chop. Let's chop, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop. Uh, uh, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop. Let's chop, let's chop. Hmm. Um, so, ladies and gentlemen, I hope each and every one of you is having an awesome day today. I hope each and every one of you is having an awesome day today. Um, I hope everyone is having still love trading view. I see. Perfect, brother. Perfect, brother. Hope each and every one of you here is having an amazing day. Let's chop, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop, let's chop. Hmm. So I hope each and every one of you is having an awesome day. Without us wasting any further time, we're gonna start by looking at the DXY and seeing the behavior of the DXY. I think most of you guys, when you see me analyzing these things, you think probably when you see me doing these things on YouTube, you probably think, no man, this guy, these videos are edited. It's not him who's doing it. It's actually me who's doing these things, guys. Let me give you a strict overview on what to expect during this NFP that we're gonna be trading today. That we're gonna be trading today. It's gonna be an amazing experience for all of you guys. I don't know who is his first day trading NFP. Big up to Banele Vivian. Big shout out to you, bro. Big shout out to Ompete. Big shout out to Gesh. Big shout out to Temba. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. So, Wolf, big shout out. I see you. So basically, one thing that you guys need to take note of is looking at the behavior of the dollar index. When you know the behavior of the dollar index, it's going to help you know what will the pairs that you're going to be trading today giving you. It's gonna make it easy for you to know what will the pairs of today giving you. It's very cold where I am. I feel like it's extremely cold. I'm even having a cappuccino. But let's hope NFP will make me warm today. So um let's just compare what we're gonna be having with what we had last month. Last month, man, we got a beautiful buy on a gold. That was so beautiful. I'm expecting us today to also get a beautiful buy on gold. What does that mean if we're gonna be getting a beautiful buy on gold? Let's check on a monthly time frame. I wanna check something. I wanna check something 1 month. So let's check. As you can see, last month, this is last month. Last month we had a sell on DXY, which meant what? Which meant we're having a weak what? A weak a dollar. And then the previous month before that, we had a buy on the DXY, which means we had a strong dollar. Previous month, a month before that, we had a sell on the dollar. Previous months before that, the dollar was very much bullish, which means we're getting the sells on your XAU USD. How many of you are gold traders here? How many of you are gold traders? You can indicate on the comment section. How many of you are gold traders? And then how many of you trade mainly the USD pairs? I don't know. I'd like to know that from you guys. How many of you are that? So looking at this on a monthly basis, we can see that we are actually anticipating that we have to push, man, to that previous let me just try to change this into something of this nature. Looking at this, we can tell that, bruh, the market is trying to push towards that area around there. Let me try to minimize this. Yes, perfect. We're trying to go to 102.76 to get that mini, not that it's a mini, but it's a resistance. So uh, let's start by teaching one another this basic information. Do you guys know the difference between a support and a resistance? I believe most of you guys know that. And with this lesson, it's gonna help you understand where I'm going even much more better. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. I don't know which one must I use. Okay. I want that extended channel. I want that one. Okay, let's try this one. So let's look at this scenario. We're having a no, it's not, this is not what I'm looking for. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that man, that's not what I'm looking for. It should be here though. Oh yeah. Looking for that Is it this one? Let's see. Oh, there it is. So yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So let me make this example clear for you guys. I want to show you guys this so that you never ever buy in your whole life. This is why is my mouse acting funny? Let me wipe my side face. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go. Blah, 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 blah. we have a scenario of this nature, but my mouse is acting funny as fuck. We have a scenario of this nature, and then we're gonna take here gonna take a rectangle, and have it here. So when you're looking at this first instance or this first scenario, we're having a resistance here. We're having another resistance here. Guys, hey, why is my mouse acting so funny? But anyway, we're having a resistance here. We're having another resistance here. We broke above that resistance area, and our resistance turned into a support, which means that on a support level, we're looking for buying opportunities. On a resistance level, we're looking for selling opportunities. So that's the same scenario I'm having also here. Let's just wipe everything out. That's the same scenario we are having here. We're having a resistance here. It was a resistance, but our resistance is now turning into a support structure, which means we are going to be pushing upwards. But now this is on a monthly time frame. We cannot expect this monthly move to just happen because of NFP that just started. That's just going to start today. We cannot just expect that, but we are expecting that thing to happen in the future, that we have this buy that's going to push until further up there at that particular level. Our support structure will then turn into a resistance somewhere there. Let me just read in your comments. I trade indices and currency. Gold slapped me and I ran away. My brother, you go recover. So now let's just then draw here the very same thing that we had before. Remember what we had. Remember what we had. I think I must take that tool and put it somewhere here. Must take that tool and put it somewhere here so that, because I normally use it. I like that tool a lot. Okay, here is it. Let me start it. Okay, sure. Perfect. This is the very same scenario I was having. It's the very same scenario I was having. I'm expecting this thing to do this and then now move until that particular position. But I'm not saying this is going to happen today. No, don't get me like that. Don't say Jaguar said DXY was going to start giving us the buys today. No, that's not what I said, and that's not what I'm anticipating it's going to happen. But very soon, that's going to happen. And I know for the fact that they know that we believe so much in textbook Forex, we're gonna have this cell here. Let me just show you the cell that we're gonna have. We're gonna have a cell here going somewhere down here. Gonna have this cell pushing probably to down here. Because they know we are textbook traders. We're gonna look at this and believe that, oh, now because it's like this, DXY is gonna push and go down and go down and go down. That's not what's gonna happen today. Today we are still gonna have a bullish XAU USD. Mark my word. Mark my word. I'm saying this and I'm saying it again. Today we're still gonna have a bullish XAU USD. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful. Anyone would anticipate us to start now buying from this position, moving up. Everyone would expect that we're going to start buying from this, moving up, of which this is highly clean and clear for everyone to expect that, okay, fine, we've moved from this block here. We now are on an exclusive block over there. Let me just try to change the color because this is different from that one. We are now on this exclusive block over there, which is independent from what we were having before, which is highly independent from what we were having before. But according to me, DXY is not gonna push up today. Today it's gonna actually push even further down. I'm expecting DXY to close somewhere here. I'm expecting DXY to close at 89.482. That's what I'm expecting today. My prediction for today is that DXY is gonna drop until 88,901. That's my prediction for today. So let me clear it out. Let me clear it out. And then draw this line like this. Draw this trend line like this. Draw this trend line like this. I don't want to touch no candle. I don't want to step into anyone's toes. Draw this trend line like this. Hey, but I'm scared. Hey, this something of this nature once happened. Something of this nature once happened where I felt like DXY was gonna continue selling, and it just literally bought so hard, went inside the rectangle and bought. So this is the scenario number one. This is the scenario number one. DXY selling here, moving down. This is scenario number one. Scenario number two is this one, which by the end of this, I'm gonna open up for you guys to give me so the market are people who control. No, it's liquidity providers, bruh, and so forth. It's the big guys, man. Like, so we are retail traders. It's the big guys, like your banks. Google that thing, top 5 people who move the market. You will understand that you are just a retail trader. You are forever a drop in an ocean. So you are just no one close to these guys. These guys are too big, bruh. These guys are too big. Your big banks, your investors, your big investors. So then there's scenario number two. Scenario number two, we are having a very beautiful bullish channel. Having a very beautiful bullish channel. And then there we have, this is on a monthly time frame, mind you. And then we're having this beautiful, let's see. Thanks, I'll Google that. Big shout out, bro. And then there we have this scenario around over here. Then we have this scenario around over here, which I was explaining to you guys. What if someone says to you, this thing has passed here, it's never gonna come back to this level here. It has passed, and it has passed for good. This, as you can see, there we have it. There we have it. Someone says, no, this thing, bruh, has passed here. And there is no way it's ever gonna come back here. When you are talking of this, you are talking of a new era here. You are talking of a new era. We are talking of a new scenario that's gonna actually do this. Let's just change this into a line. When you're talking of this, you're talking of something that is new. This thing is done, and now you are expecting it to, we're expecting it to now respect what's happening above now. A resistance has clearly showed you that now it's a support, and it's impossible that's gonna put you below this level. So I don't know. Let me hear it from you guys from the comment section. What are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Do you think DXY is gonna push up, or DXY is gonna push below 101.691? What are your thoughts? Do you think it's gonna push up or it's gonna drop? Let me see. Dollar is gonna drop. DXY is gonna sell. You guys believe in that. I also believe DXY has to sell. But now, what about this scenario that I'm showing you? Mm. What about this scenario that I'm showing you here? What are your thoughts and what are your takes on this? What are your thoughts and what are your takes on this? What are your thoughts and what are your takes on this? Because someone else might also draw something of this nature. Someone might draw something of this nature and say, there it is. It says a very beautiful rectangle, and that rectangle has broke above. Let's just change this into black, into red, I mean. You see, look at this rectangle. There is a rectangle. I can put a right angle triangle. We're always gonna break the hypotenuse. There is a right angle triangle. Every time in a right angle triangle, we always break and come somewhere here when we break. It's always like that. This is the 90 degrees. We're always going to break the hypothesis, and then we buy. I'm showing you different scenarios. I'm thinking of the mini trend of the bearish will continue. I'm also thinking the same. Try to use the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, we can't determine on the monthly. This is beautiful. I like that. I like the fact that you talked that you can't determine on a monthly. That is nice. But still, even if we're not on a monthly, the scenario is still more of the same scenario that we were having. It's more of the same scenario that we are having. You see, we are now on a daily time frame, and the scenario is the same. As you can see, this is a clear break. You see, this is a clear break and a test, and this is now not even mutually inclusive, but it's mutually exclusive. It's mutual because it's part of, and it's exclusive. This is on its own. This is on its own. And this is also on its own. Let me see if I can't get a triangle. Let me see. There we are. Do you guys see what I'm trying to show to you guys? This is on its own and this is on its own. Do you think now on a daily time frame we're gonna be having a sell here? On a daily time frame we're gonna be having a sell coming inside here. Let me see the comments. On a daily, TF is clear. The drop on a daily is clean. I'm thinking I'm thinking it's going for a third touch and a trend and continues to go up. I'm also thinking the very same thing. But now let's now forget about this. Let's now forget about the rectangle and think about the rules of Forex. Yeah, who's drawing now? Don't do that. Let's now forget about this and talk about the rules of Forex. What is this? Is it a support or a resistance? And then what is this? Is it a resistance or a support? You understand that on a support, we're looking for buying opportunities. On a resistance, we're looking for selling opportunities. In this case, we are actually closer to a support structure. And another thing that is so beautiful about this is that we have a double top formation here, a double top formation, which ended up giving us an M formation. Uh, the first attempt of a drop failed, and then we got the second attempt now. This is the second attempt. Let's just draw it like this. We got the second attempt. Do you think the second attempt will also fail as the first attempt? Mm. Do you think the second attempt will also fail as the first attempt? Let's draw our beautiful neck line here. We failed to drop. Let's draw our beautiful neckline here. Do you think also here we're gonna fail to drop as well? Do you think also here we're gonna fail to drop as well? This is so much exciting, guys. This is technical analysis on its best. This is technical analysis on its best. What I see on my side has already started to rise. The right shoulder is on a resistance. The right shoulder is on a resistance. It's on a resistance how? Okay. Let's go on a 4-hour time frame. This is what I'm seeing. This is technical analysis on its best. The second one, okay. Do you think after we failed to sell here, we're also gonna fail to sell here? I'm thinking we might have an opportunity to go back to the main this is nice. I'm loving this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is very much beautiful. This is very much beautiful. This is very much beautiful. What's your take? Uh, what's your take? I want to hear your take. Sell USD, buy gold. That's my take too. Sell USD, buy gold. That's my signal for NFP. According to me as well, that's my signal, my NFP signal. That's my NFP signal. That's also my NFP signal. This is what's your take? It's going to drop to complete the right shoulder. I'd buy and sell gold. Okay, I see. Okay, sure. So let us not dwell much on this. Let's just go check what's happening with XAU USD, my favorite pair. Let's go check what's happening with gold. Gold has done it all this week. There's oversold. I mean, there's overbought. And you can see we are almost at the highest high. Gold has broken all the records of physics this week. When you say all the records of physics, has went against all the odds. Gold has done it all. Gold has broken all the records. Do you think gold is going to continue buying? Possible new high? Mm. Let's draw this line around about here. This line will be very much important. Inverse head and shoulders, look. Completed. Neckline, look. Completed. What more do we want from gold? What more can we get from gold? Yes, till the higher high is possible if we continue buying the dollar index is weak. Well, the only thing I can say is all the best for today. Use proper risk management. Let me take one call before I close this Zoom meeting. Whoever who's interested to talk to me can raise their hand. You can raise your hand if you're interested to talk to me. Let me take your call before I go. We left it about 4 minutes, 24 seconds on this live. Just raise your call. Let me talk to you. If you want to tell me something, if you want to engage with me, we're going to have more of these Zoom meetings. We're going to have more of these Zoom meetings. We're going to have more of them. I like them. I like the engagement. Big shout out to everyone who is part of this. Fund your accounts with TD Markets and let's trade NFP together. Impulsive move, correction, impulsive move. Where's the correction? An impulsive move. Person, I would like to thank you for your time, Mr. J. Thank you so much, brother. Let's chop the market. All the best. Sell USD, buy gold. Thank you so much, brother. No one wants to talk to me. Let me choose whoever I want to talk with. Gash, how are you? I want to talk to Gash. Gash, unmute your mic. How are you?
Jaguar,
How are you?
I'm good and yourself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Thokoza, Gauteng.
I know Togoza. My daughter was from Togoza, but they just moved to Heidelberg now.
Okay, I know.
Big shout out to you. What are you expecting today? A buy or a sell?
Okay.
This is
You know what?
tricky,
Actually, there
actually.
are two moves. Hey,
There are two. This
there are
one is
two
very
moves here.
tricky. I won't lie. This one is extremely tricky based on the fact that gold overbought this week. It's difficult because also with the DXY is not clear. DXY is not clear.
Yes, because now, let me see my analysis.
Who
What I
can buy?
first see
Like
here
honestly,
is
who can buy something that is here? Can you risk your money and say this is a buy?
not really.
I can never do that to myself. Risk my money and say I'm buying here, buying on a resistance. I'm saying I'm buying, and at the high, closer to the highest high, I'm buying. Hi guys, hi guys.
When we spoke on YouTube, the video that you uploaded,
Yes, yes.
the most possible move there for gold was selling, was for gold to sell.
Look at this. Look at this trend line that I just drew now. Look at this. You see, look at this. Do you understand? Let's calculate the touches. Let's see how many touches are here. We have this touch here. We have this touch here. I'm left with less than 1 minute for this Zoom call, man. It might end anytime. You see, we're now outside of the trend line. We are now, you see, we've been testing. You see, when we're testing the trend line outside, what happens? Do you think now here we're gonna now disrespect this trend line? And so, never. Never. You see, every time when we tried so many times, we touched the trend line once, we sold. We touched it twice, we sold. We touched it 3 times, we sold. We touched it 4 times, we sold. We are touching it even now. Eric Lobona spoke or NFPA.